I mean, real shit. It looks like to me, Bow Wow got his ass beat. He got his ass whooped. I mean, the proof's in the pudding. Had that been a female with those kind of marks on her face, all kinds of support groups, battered women, Me Too, all kinds of support groups will be out there in droves supporting that chick. I believe her name is Leslie Holden, is the one that was also arrested for battery for beating the shit out of Bow Wow. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, looks like to me Bow Wow got his ass beat. You see Leslie Holden's mugshot. She got no marks on her face at all. Now, if she has some kind of marks, they're not visibly shown as on her face. There could be, maybe arms or chest or whatever, but they're not significant on the face. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like I said, it looks like to me Bow Wow got his ass beat by a female. We know that Bow Wow, aka Shad Moss, I believe he wants to just get rid of that moniker, just call himself Shad Moss. I'm gonna call you in respect to you, Bow Wow, Shad Moss. So we all know that Shad Moss is short tempered, no pun intended. He's actually really, really short. Like he's like 5'3", 5'4", something like that. Short temper, but just because you got a hot temper doesn't mean you can fight. You know what I mean? So I don't know what happened. I wasn't there, but just based off what I read, based off the photos, the mugshots, Bow Wow, or excuse me, Shad Moss, at 4:15 in the morning was with this female, Leslie Holden, at, I believe, her apartment complex. They're saying that she was intoxicated. We don't know what stemmed from the altercation, obviously, but they're saying that she was intoxicated and basically beat his ass. Marks all over his damn face. You know what I mean? So, like I said, looks like to me he got his ass beat. Just because you're short tempered, no pun intended, doesn't mean you can fight. So, and that's the case. Will support groups like the Me Too movement, and other groups, domestic violence groups, will they support Shad Moss? Will they support him? Is there a double standard? We all know there is. And that's a the question I laid out, is an obvious question. But will the support groups, stand for Shad Moss, or are they gonna say, well, we need to wait for more evidence? Because again, had that been a female with those kind of marks, none of these support groups will be saying we gotta wait for more evidence. We gotta wait for, the proper evidence and all that to come into play. They'll be out there in Joe supporting this woman because, Shad, aka Bow Wow, is a well-known rapper / actor. So had that been the female with the marks on her face, all kinds of lawyers and, support groups would be standing behind her to get more money out of Bow Wow. Right? That's what, to me, the Me Too movement has become. It's become a con game, a cash cow, to play the victim, to basically circumvent real victims of domestic violence, and for the ones that want to have a quick cash out of so-called domestic abuse and sexual abuse and all that stuff, for them to exacerbate the situations of misconduct, sexual misconduct, and physical violence and assault. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad, but it's reality. That's what the Me Too movement has become. It's become a con game and a cash cow for people to manipulate the system and to cash out on people of a higher status, such as a Bow Wow, aka Shad Moss. But it seems to me that Shad Moss is the victim. Seems to me he got his ass beat. So are these support groups, rhetorical question, are these support groups going to stand for and stand up with Bow Wow as a victim of domestic violence, physical assault? Are they going to stand with this dude? Is he part of the Me Too movement? Or do you got to bug dance and shuck and jive like Terry Crews? You know what I'm saying? You got to bug dance and shuck and jive and all that, and dress in drag to be initiated in Hollywood. I don't believe that Bow Wow ever dressed in drag. I mean, he's a Hollywood actor, but I don't believe he has. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, but I don't believe he's stooped that low to dress in drag and to be initiated, in Hollyweird. But I don't believe he's done that, But when he's in films, he's definitely a solid actor for sure. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I just wanted to post that out there, man. It looks like to me, Bow Wow, aka Shad Moss, got his ass beat by this female, Leslie Holden. He's a victim to me, and I'm just wondering is he going to get the support that he would possibly need, especially if he was a female. Will these support groups come out and support this guy, support Bow Wow? You know what I'm saying? I'm just curious about that. So those are my thoughts about that, family. And by the way, fuck the NFL. My block, some motherfucker down on my block had the nerve to rent some this dude, he rented a ballet service for a Super Bowl party. A ballet service. Now, the Super Bowl is coming in Miami next year, and they're already starting to build a pedestrian bridge from the parking lot to the bowl. So they're putting a lot of money into renovating the stadium. They've been doing that for the past 3 years or so just to get ready for the Super Bowl. But fuck the NFL for life. Anybody who watches the NFL, shame on you, and supports the NFL and the white supremacist agenda of the NFL, shame on y'all motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Those are my thoughts about Bow Wow, a.k.a. Shad Moss, being a victim of domestic violence. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section, family. Make sure you follow me on IG at GMOG Media TV. Till next time, Sean C, GMOG Media TV, signing out. Peace.